Hey all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So friends, this is video 20 of Python series and this is exception handling part 2, and in this video we are going to discuss about finally block and rise block. So it's not going to be a very big video, and finally block and rise block is a bit easier. Actually exception handling is easier, only you guys are making it complicated by understanding it, trying with the complicated things. First try to use the easy code. When you understand the easy code, you can easily understand the complicated code also. It's not a big deal. So let's not waste our time, let's dive into the topic. Before that, as usual, if you have any errors related to Python or any technical queries related to SQL, MongoDB or any other language, here is my LinkedIn icon where you can click on LinkedIn. It will be directed to my LinkedIn page. You can follow me and you can connect me. If you have any errors, you can personally message there. And even there is an Instagram icon where if you click on that, you will be redirected to my Instagram. You can follow me and you can message me there also. So let's not waste our time, let's dive into the topic of exception handling. So this all was the previous video where we have discussed about try, except and else. So just for your basic revision, try is nothing but where in this block we just try to execute the code. If the code fails, it goes to the except, and in the except it takes the exception and it will not print the error. Instead it will try to save the exception of the error and it will try to print the exception information. And we have even discussed about else also. If the code is running fine, we should have a else block, right? So we have even discussed about else also. So now let's go to finally block. So this is only just for your understanding, because I'll be uploading this particular Jupyter notebook in the GitHub, right? So this is video 20, and in this we are gonna discuss about part 2, finally and rise block. Okay, so these both also should be commented, right? Yes. Let's not waste our time, let's dive into the topic. So finally is nothing but whatever you type, whether the code is correct or wrong, even the code is having some error, it doesn't think about it. It will directly rise and it will successfully run the code. So let's discuss that with an example now about finally. Like example, try f. We'll take with the same example of the above, right? It's very easy for us. Let me to take like a is equals to int input value, b is equals to input value. So these both are done, right? Now let's go with except exception as e, and let's print e. Okay, and let's now go to finally block. Finally print code is executed. With no errors. Let's run this now. So value 1 will give us 7, value 2 will give as 8. So it is giving that code is executed with no errors. For your understanding, let's write even here else block also. Else print a plus b. Okay, let's run this again. 7 8. So it is giving you the value, else block is also getting executed, and even finally also is getting executed. So this is fine, the particular answer is fine. So code is running successfully. There is a reason for printing that code is running successfully with no errors. Now let us run this again. Here now if I give here 5 and here if I give letter, enter. See, it is giving you the exception, invalid illiteral. So it's catching the exception, and exception block is getting executed, else block is not getting executed. But to finally block is getting executed. It just means that whether there is an error or there is an code is in error or in success, the particular output you will definitely get if you enter in finally. So finally is used rarely, it is not used much in the industry. Only if you have some condition that where you want some answer compulsory, then you are using finally. You will get to know when you go deep into the finally and when we start our projects. Now let's go with something called as rise. So rise is nothing but it will only rise the exception if the conditions, rise is mainly used for conditions. If you are giving some conditions and if the conditions are not satisfied, only then it will rise the exception. So that also let us discuss with an detailed example. I hope that for finally you don't need another example because it's very easy. You just need to understand that whether it is error or the code is running successful, finally block will definitely get executed. Okay, so let's go with exception, this one rise option, rise block. So for rise we will take something different. We are not going to use try and except block for rise. So here again I'll take a is equals to int input. Some of them might ask that you can directly copy the above one, right? But I just want to type the code because you all should understand the code. So only I am typing along with you all. Enter the number. B is equals to int input. Enter the number. Done. So now let us take something different. C is equals to, we'll take the same example only, a plus b. If you understand this, you can easily perform for others also. I want to give that different option as a task for you all. If C is less than 50, if C is less than 50, rise exception value is less than 50. So this is the use of rise, one thing, and again I'll just try to give you all 2 to 3 conditions so that it will be very easy for you all. So now what we have to use? We are using if means what we have to use? Else. I want to write another 2 conditions. Pause the video and comment. I have to use else or elif. Okay, so let's go ahead. Elif, we have to use elif. C is less than 100. Rise exception as less than 100. Done. Now finally this is the last condition I have to use, so I cannot use elif here, so I have to use else. Print code is above 100. So let's run this. Now what we will get, so let us try to execute. I'll give 100, enter 1. So what you are getting, it's directly not getting, it's not executing if block, it is not executing else block, it's directly going to the else block and giving you the code is above 100. So the condition is satisfied. So rise and these both rise conditions are not satisfied, so it is not executing that. So again let us execute the same code. Now we will give something like 5 and here I'll give 15. So you can see here it is giving you the exception value is less than 50. So why is it giving? Normally if you try to execute it, you will not get this kind of error. You will directly get the output, but it is giving you the rise exception. It is raising the exception. It is raising the error saying that value is less than 50. So with the help of rise, we can customize the exceptions. We don't like if you want exception somewhere, you want the conditions to be somewhere, and if the condition is false, you want it to rise the exception, rise the error, then you can use this particular rise block. Okay. So now the again same I'll execute for 100 also. Let us take now the first enter number will be 45 and second number will be 25. Enter. So you can see here it is raising the exception for 100. So that's all. This is just a basic concepts of exception handling. I took 2 videos for this because I want you all to understand detailedly, and let us go slowly, and I want to like make you all understand in detail. I don't want to hurry fast and I don't want to complete the code faster. So friends, that's all for today's video. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. And this is video 20. Come on, we have to reach the milestone. Watch the video, like the video, share it with your friends who want to learn the coding. Thank you friends. Do learning, keep sharing. Bye bye.